what people mean when they say decolonising the curriculum is diversifying the curriculum, which means to include scholarship and work and perspectives from the global south.
So rather than focusing on one perspective only, for example, the perspective of the colonizer, it'd be better to also focus on the perspective of the people that were colonized.
I'm a physics student, and you might think, oh, what has physics got to do with race? But when we're taught about physics, we're always taught about the historical context through which the ideas came about, and we're never taught about why the Enlightenment happened in Europe.
For instance, in geography, if you're learning about feminist theories and literature, it's important that you include queer feminist literature and intersectional feminist literature and literature from people from different backgrounds to make it a holistic understanding. So it's not just focused on one narrative and it's not homogeneous, because that's not how real life is.
For me, medicine is talk about different conditions. So different conditions present in different ways in different skin colors, for example. We're taught that jaundice is yellow skin, and you get yellow eyes, but that's not the same for if you're Asian or black, because my skin is not going to get yellower.
There's a lot going on at the moment about black women pregnancies, the ratio between white women and black women who have miscarriages. Question goes, is it because some midwives are just not as educated in what a black woman goes through when she's pregnant and how that might present for a black woman, because black women are more prone to having high blood pressure when they're pregnant, diabetes when they're pregnant. It's something that I'm also passionate about going into nursing, because it's something that I want to put out there. As a healthcare professional, you are going to be exposed to so much and so many different kinds of people that you need that education.
A lot of the pushback from decolonizer curriculum always comes from individuals that believe that you're almost diluting history and the way you're teaching things, and you're not focusing on the right things. But in retrospect, the point of education is to widen your viewpoints. In actual fact, it's actually a better way to educate.
Decolonizing the curriculum is about opening up the curriculum to more perspectives and more works. Academic freedom, basically, which is a freedom of speech issue, but the people who argue about freedom of speech never say anything about decolonizing the curriculum. They usually say the opposite, which is quite funny.
We're not saying that forget white people, of course not. That's not a thing. We're just saying that, hello, we're here, we want to be recognised.
The crux of the matter is the fact that you're going to be adding to history and you're going to actually enrich it, because you're going to have multiple perspectives. And how is that not beneficial to anyone? You don't only learn how the war went from England's perspective, or how the war only went from Germany's perspective, because you'd never understand why the war started, for example. It's always important to consider the viewpoints of the other side. So by decolonizing the curriculum, like we just said, you get a more richer and better curriculum.